My people. It's the Rum Show. It's your host, Kaya Rum. Today we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with something different. It's a different spin today. It's gonna be in the sports category. Um, I'm a little disappointed the way I got to go about this, but I'm pretty sure everybody been hearing about the young lady, Shikari. I think her name is Shikari Richardson or something in that nature. Um, we're gonna say Miss Richardson. Um, I've been following her actually. I actually been following her. I think she's got a great talent. She's got a great attitude for the sport. Definitely something that we need. Some excitement. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to the track and field. The young lady got a lot of spunk about herself. But obviously, from her hitting the tabloids in this way, she got a lot of growing up to do as well. It's kind of hard for me to take sides on this, you know what I'm saying? Because this situation here, I feel like it could have been prevented. I mean, we got a young rising star just doing her thing. We got to have the right people around our little stars like this, yo. Our young stars got to be surrounded by people who got multiple skills, who can push her past the obstacles that she's going to be going through, such as substance abuse. Now, we're going to say that because she wasn't disciplined enough, regardless of the fact that she didn't know what it was. She did know what it was. You've been waiting for so long, 4 years. It's only coming every 4 years. You waste your opportunity by trying to experiment on doing something that wasn't even necessary. You got everything locked down. All you got to do is show up and show out. Miss Richardson. Now, my people, don't get me wrong, okay? We all human. The young lady's young. She make mistakes. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And let me explain this to you as well. Miss Richardson, I understand that you lost your mother in the recent days. And I apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for the people who don't know that, who's judging you in so many different ways. Not saying that's got to be the reason why you done it. But I'm saying this because I know it's got to be tough on you trying to do things or wanting to do things, and you can't push past certain past thoughts of your mom. You know what I'm saying? But I want to send definitely my regards and definitely my condolences to you and your family. Um, you know, we, we're gonna definitely keep y'all in our prayers. This is not something I normally go about doing, but when you lose a mom, a parent, this is something that sit on you for a while. I've been blessed to have mine, and but I've got people that I know who've lost theirs, and it's really something hard to get over. So I say I continue to pray for you, Miss Richardson, and hope that you will look past and get past some of the obstacles that you're getting. Now that you're gonna start facing. Um, but I cannot let that be an excuse for what happened in this situation. Now, we're at a different kind of level here. You know what I'm saying? You're no longer in the college level. You already got your followers. You know what you're there for. And so it's no point to even really go too much on to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to bash the young lady. It's just definitely she needs somebody to be in her ear, telling her the right things to do, and not be just telling her, yes and her, because, she got the kind of attitude that you don't we're gonna have people to go against that. We're gonna have people to intervene and be able to speak up in her side, regardless of the fact when she's wrong. We gotta let her know she's wrong. There's no right around the wrong. And so what she's got to understand, I see that she's built up a nice little petition, over 300,000. You know what I'm saying? What people don't know, this young lady, she set mad records. She set a lot of records in the 100 and also in the relay. This young lady has been disqualified from her main event, which is the 100, and she splashes in that. She's got the top notch. Um, and then also she's a very good runner in the relay. Well, it's still some things she got to learn. She got to definitely learn how to come out the box and be a little bit be a little bit better coming out the box. And when she does that, she gonna be the complete package. But now that this small inconvenience happened, I mean, she still got her skills, but it's gonna, she's right now. I feel like in a prime. Like, I mean, she's mm, like right now. So it ain't no telling what she gonna be in the next 4 years. She gonna probably be She might be even better. But what I'm saying right now, from what we seeing right now, I think she could have made some kind of she could have been loud. The young lady already want attention. She want attention. But sweetheart, this ain't the way you want to bring that attention to you, because this is definitely hindering you. It's gonna hinder you. It's gonna mess up your. You know what? It kind of brings me to think of Marion Jones. A lot of y'all out there might not understand and know who I'm talking about. Marion Jones was a basketball athlete as well at in UNC Chapel Hill, and she was a point guard. She was pretty man. She was a baller. She was a baller. You know what I'm saying? She also made it to the WNBA, but you also got to think about this. The woman was good in track and field. She was fast. You know what I'm saying? She just happened to was married to her husband. Her husband was a trainer. You know what I'm saying? And just end up, you know what I'm saying, taking some stuff she didn't know she was taking. You know what I'm saying? So it was something similar to what the young lady is, but ain't nobody gonna be crying milk. You know what I'm saying? Once you do some situation, it's like the people you put in your corner, you got to make sure they know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody and everything is going to just reflect on you, regardless of who done it. It's all gonna come down on you, because you is the name. You is the front feature of that camp. You the number one piece everybody coming to see. You see what I'm saying? I mean, everything is about you. So you got to be the one to go back and make sure everything is top notch. It's sad to see, another sister. You know what I'm saying? This, her arrogance. You know what I'm saying? You ask me, because she's very arrogant, but she's going to use it now for motivation. She's, you know what I'm saying? She didn't have to, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been there, done that. When you get to the feel like you're at the top of your peak, you feel like it ain't nothing can stop you from doing what you want to do. So you're gonna experiment. You're gonna be trying to see how different little elements that you can control. You want to see how that happen, how that make you feel when you run. You know what I'm saying? So experimenting right now is not a good time. Not for anybody who's trying to Olympian. If you would have watched and paid attention to her last 3 runs, she was telling about, what I'm saying, how this is a dream for her. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can take this away from her. She's an Olympian now. I seen that coming, and she meant that. Can you just imagine how she feel? And we're going back and looking over those and seeing how nobody can take that away from her. She's right. Nobody but herself. Nobody but herself. I mean, this ain't the time for me right now to be trying to sugarcoat the things for her. She got to know better. For her to know better, you can't do better. She gotta know better for her to do better. Somebody got to put this knowledge in that woman's ear. I know she's young. I know she's young. She's gonna have to learn from her experiences. She's gonna have to definitely bounce back from this and come back stronger, because now that she's gonna be scrutinized on the rest of her life, because we gonna be trying to figure out what would have. You know what I'm saying? What would have happened? What would have happened over just a little bit of marijuana? I know. But just like Mary Jones, sweetheart, we cannot, we as in everybody, you know what I'm saying? Even for you, everybody got rules. Everybody. Everybody got rules on every different level that you were trying to come approach. And definitely trying to be something in some old, representing the state, representing our state. You got to be prepared, man. Ain't no alcohol and no drug in this world. You already there. You worked so hard to get to this point, and you're gonna let something like weed, even if it ain't weed, a eatable, same reaction. For the simple fact, you know better, so you got to do better. You know what I'm saying? You're an Olympian. You ain't the same person you was the day before. All your bullshit, you should have been stopped that shit, yo. You should have stopped, yo. You got it. Her circle should have been so tight. It should have been so tight, man. And it's sad that it wasn't. And even if it was, then they slip it or they lack it or whatever. They not on the same page. And for the young lady to be so successful with her talent, it's sad to see. It's sad to see that, we could be so talented, but if our mind ain't right, having all this talent ain't worth nothing. It ain't gonna be worth nothing because we ain't putting the right, we not doing the right things, y'all. We got to line up everything, the mind, the heart, and the soul to become one, so that we can be successful. If you ain't focusing on what you're doing, regardless how good your body is, it's not gonna work out for you. I mean, sometimes it will. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the universe works in its own different way. I'm not in control of that, and I try not to figure stuff out that's out of my control. So, you know, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said about the young lady, Miss Richardson. We still rooting for you. We pulling for you. But this is one right here that don't matter how many petitions you get. It shouldn't even matter. Now, and you came back with a little apology. She gave her a little apology up. But let's like this. If you knew that you was doing something wrong, you shouldn't have never done that. Now you put a lot in jeopardy. You just took your own, legacy. And really, I'm hoping to say you not throw it out the window, but you at least have it in your hand and we can figure out what we can do with this. Because that was a bad move. It was a really bad move. But, on the real, once again, condolences to your family. You know what I'm saying? I know that's going to be something that's going to be hard to get over, but you're going to have to be strong. Definitely if you're thinking about representing USA. Even though I know we booty right now, but still, if you're going to represent the biggest of the big, you got to get the little small things out of your blood, man. You got so much time to do all the eatables you want. You got so much time to do all that stuff, and your people should have been there telling you this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They should have been having you out there working on that coming out the block. That's what should be most important. That should be, because if you got time to have eatables out there, obviously you socializer. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, you young, but you got to be smarter, yo. We definitely got to be smarter on everything we do. If not, there's consequences with everything, y'all. And that ain't just the Miss Richardson, yo. That's what my show is about. The Rum Show. It's about knowledge is key. You know what I'm saying? The only way you get knowledge is by seeking that knowledge. It ain't just gonna run to you. You got to seek that knowledge. You have to read. You have to do things that you don't normally do. Hands-on experience. That gives you knowledge as well. Any way for your mind to take in ways for you to learn how to do things and to better yourself, that's knowledge. It's all about bettering yourself, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about bettering yourself. And who wouldn't want to better themselves with knowledge and wisdom and things to go out to be able to make the right choices on each and everyday basis? Nobody's perfect. But the way you go about, the way you think about doing things, you ain't just opening your mouth, being quick to move and to handle things. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be more poised. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be more on point. You know what I'm saying? Direct, sharp. You know what I'm saying? Because you able to put things before you just run out. Before you was probably just, you know what I'm saying, just running like a chicken. What they say, running with a chicken with a head cut off. You can't be that way, yo. You can't be impatient. You know what I'm saying? You just really got to be poised. Now is the time to be, and this is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the time tonight. We ain't gonna have any calls coming in tonight. You know what I'm saying? It was just me. I just wanted to get my thoughts on what I felt like. You know what I'm saying, with Miss Richardson, what she done, the opportunity she had, that she could still have. But it's all in her hands. She's going to have to make smart decisions from this point on. And, representing our race, you know what I'm saying, we need more better. We need more better. And I can't even finish off the end of that because we need more better on everything. Everything. So y'all fill in the blank on what we need more better in, because we need more better. It might be sound ghetto-ish. It's definitely a little ebonics with it, but you understand exactly what the hell I mean. So what I'm saying is today, you know what I'm saying, in conclusion, y'all, because, it's not something I'm going to dwell on. I'm not going to come back on it again. You know what I'm saying? It's been done. It's been done to the point where now we need to see the next step. With no more talk. If you're going to come out and make another apology because you didn't think that one was sincere enough, hey, do so. Stick by your word. You know what I'm saying? If you have to show your accountability, your steps to show everybody, hey, I'm even in the rehab or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever to show that, you know what I'm saying, you making steps to better yourself. That's all we care about. You know what I'm saying? We care about our little young star, you know what I'm saying, shining. Because that's what we do. Our black people, we get out there and we shine. We get out there, we do our thing. And that's what we want to see you do. We want to see you get out there, do your thing, and shine. Okay? So, you know what I'm saying? Even though, Big Rum, you know what I'm saying, he bashing you a little bit. But that's what we call tough love. You know what I'm saying? We give a lot of that, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? That's what we give, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to beat you up all the time. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to hurt your feelings and nothing like that. No emotional, no stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But we will talk to you to the point where it ain't no need to be sugarcoating. Right now, in this world right now, everybody was going through things, lost loved ones and everything, yo. We all know this world's been sugarcoated so much. There's no need for that no more. Be straight up what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? What y'all call the young fellas and young ladies, capping, there's no need for that no more. Be straight direct so people get the exact point. And then you got to make sure you can be understood. Your comprehension and everything got to be on point, so you can't be saying one thing and meaning something else. Y'all really don't understand how that stuff really messes your relationship up. I'm just another person, man. I'm a vessel also. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is up here spreading a little knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to listen to it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. You know what I'm saying? All I ask is just subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe more in the future if you don't like the content right now, maybe to get better for you in the future. But I'm hoping the things that I bring to you is definitely motivational. You know what I'm saying? To my people. You know what I'm saying? To everybody in that general fact. You know what I'm saying? It's not just my people. But I stand here representing my people as the platform for anybody that's involved in my people. So there's no quote unquote certain demeanor or certain thing the criteria that's got to be met for you to fit within my people. You just got to be my people. Okay, those who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, excuse me. So those who don't mind hitting the like button, you definitely know I appreciate you and everything for tuning in to the Rum Show. While you at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? The notification bell will give you the opportunity to hear me every time I come on. You'll get the first, hey, bing, just like somebody go live. Excuse me. Just like when somebody go live or something in that nature, you'll be able to know, you'll be the first one to know. It'll be straight good up content coming right behind each other. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, giving me your ear, listen to the word I'm putting out tonight. We got to stand by people, stand by each other though, people. We do. We got to do a better job at that. It's getting to where the world is doing its own thing with the weather, and we all losing so many people right now. These are things we can't control. So be aware of that, people. Be aware of that. There's a lot of stuff going on that's a lot different than what we used to. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the world is not evolving, but y'all got to pay attention to the stuff that's going around you. All right? It's very important you do pay attention to stuff that's going on around you. Now, hatred is on a real big high. So please, my people, it's the Rum Show. And we want you to take care of yourself out there, because if you don't, nobody else will. Stay tuned. We'll stay in touch with you. Stay blessed.